I'm being very original. I have a question.
That's good. I like questions.
When you were running Eve, you were running 4 different memories and pain, and you were moving her from one to the other. And if we're working on ourselves...
Forget about it. It's easier for me to work on somebody else's head, doing 4 at one time, than to work on 4 at one time for me. I usually do 20 for me.
Aha, okay.
You can't... And only people who can do that is who have the mind to do that. And you're not one of them.
Okay. That's what you say.
No, I don't. I mean, the truth is, there are some people very good visually internally. She may not be visually good internally. She's not driving the bus when I was up here.
Right.
I was doing it. It's easier for me to do it to her than me to do it to me, because I can't do that to me.
So if I was actually doing some tapping during lunchtime, and when I'm running something, I am getting a reference to 2 or 3 others. So I said, well, I'm just going to look at them and tap them out. So if the unconscious mind is feeding information in, do I block it, or do you just go?
Here's the deal. When you're working on yourself, keep it simple. You're going to get lost in there. Okay? Don't try to do this on yourself, what I just did. It's a different program. Because you'll be working on one memory, a memory will pop in. That's normal. Stick with what you're doing. Finish up, go check that one. It's a lot easier. Because the reason why you're going down this path, you're working on this memory, this memory is connected to many memories.
Right.
All right, so they're going to be popping in. That's normal. Stick on task. And one of the things I always say in my training, if you don't know what to do, do this. Stick with one memory, finish it. Once you finish it, then you go check another one. You got it?
Yeah.
So if you're working on yourself, a memory pops in, just write it down. Come back to it later.
Okay.
All right. It's easier for you to do this on yourself. Well, I'm not teaching you in this room how to work on anyone else.
Okay.
So don't try this at home. You may get lost. Okay? Or you may not get anything done. You may overwhelm your own personal little head.
Okay. So if you're running one memory, then there's the visual, but then also, let's say if it's in reference to pain, then you would go back to pain and the qualities. So you're asking the words.
The modalities or the nuances of the pain.
So if I'm working on myself and I have a memory and I'm looking at the memory, and then there's like a visual, and then it's kind of basically, I'm understanding, I would just go in and look at it from a lot of different vantage points or submodalities.
Right. Modalities, and there's 6 basic ways of re-imprinting a memory. 6 ways, basic ways, many variances. So when, of course, the seminar is about me helping you and doing it, explaining how your mind creates pain, and knowing how to do the nuances. You've got the online training course. You have those details in there.
Yeah.
The important thing is knowing how do you know you have it, how are you representing this in your mind, visually, auditorily, kinesthetically, taste and smell, and you dismantle each piece that you represent the memory in.
Okay.
Each piece.
Yeah.
So don't try to do everything at once.
Yeah.
Listen, you're not that sharp yet.
Yeah.
And I don't do that on myself either. Now when we get to upper level stuff, you're now just at the beginning stages working on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just do what you're instructed. Some of this stuff that I do up front, it's taken me years to figure this out. And I don't teach this in the level 1 either. Because we're going to move that in level 2, 3, or 4. Because it's a lot of stuff. I'm doing a lot of stuff up here you can't see.
Yeah.
You're noticing it, but you don't know what's going on.
Right. Right.
And don't try to figure it out. Just fix your crazy self. You'll be better off. If you want to know more, come to training. It's easier. and you'll be more ready. The whole purpose that we want you to do is tap on yourself, clean yourself up. Because as you clean yourself up, when you come to training, you won't be so much in your own shit. Because that's going to prevent you from learning. That's one of the things I've learned. People will come, they'll come to level 1, and level 1 is usually the level they miss. Because first of all, they come with all their emotional stuff. And they know they got problems, they know to fix it, and they come in, I'm teaching all this stuff, and they don't remember half of it, not even 1/5 of it. So now what I've done is I put an online course, go online, learn it, tap it, clean it up, and as you come to the live course, it's easier because you've already dissipated a lot of your craziness.
Okay.